So task one, um, they want us to configure a multi-value attribute for identity and then define an identity attribute as cost number, which is a multi-valued attribute. All right, so I'm going to start by going to applications and going into application definition. I'm going to go into HR source where I'm going to add this attribute. And then under configuration, you're going to want to go under schema since that's where the attributes lie. And once I get in here, you should be able to see all of your current attributes that you have in this application in my HR source, the standard ones as well as any extended that I have added. So I'm going to add a new one and do add new schema attribute. I'm going to title this cost number. And then you can do some advanced settings and say multi-valued attribute here. I'm going to save it, but I'm also going to show you where I'm going to put it in mapping. So I'm going to save this and then I'm going to go to global settings and then go to identity mapping. And here you'll see the identity attributes that you have. And then I want to add a new attribute. I'm going to name that cost number and then one to be displayed a little bit better for a viewer. Cost number. It's a string read only. You can make it searchable. You can make it so it's grouped. I'm just going to focus right now on the multi-valued advanced option and click that. And then I'm going to need to source the mapping. So I'm going to say add source. It's under application attribute. So go ahead and I'm going to click HR source again, select the attribute. We're working with cost number at the moment, and I'm going to add that. So now it tells me it's going to be cost number from the HR source application. So we're on the right track. And then I'm going to save this. And then I should see cost number here. It tells me where the primary source mapping is, getting it from HR source application. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I have gone in and done a little updating to some of my employees so that the cost number value is added in my CSV file, and then made it so that I can actually see some multi-valued attributes shown in the UI. So here's my file, and then I'm just going to do a quick aggregation just to collect that data. And so if I go to task, and then I'm going to execute in background, go ahead and pull some of those edits, and then I'm going to go to task results. And when I get in here, it tells you, see, those are the two that I did some updating on. And so now that those are added or edited, I can go into my identity warehouse. And then I know one of the users that was there was EMP038. And I'm going to look at this one. And then here you've got those standard attributes. So I'm going to go into my application accounts so that I can see all of it. And then you can see here under cost number, I actually have two values to make it multi-valued. And then it shows me that it is two separate values because it's on two separate lines. And so that is how I have configured a multi-valued attribute for an identity and labeled it cost number. All right, thank you.